Hey everybody, DarkStarStorm here, and without further ado, let's just get in the match because I didn't bother to spend time in the menu because I didn't think that I'd have to actually do an intro. If you're here, you probably search diamond diving in the future when people know about it and mention it in competitive matches because they're commentating. But if in the present, you're probably here because you saw the link in the description of the diamond diving video and decided to check out me playing. So welcome. This first match is kind of a fluke. I'm just playing around with Falco here. Fox. Sheesh. With Fox here, I'm not trying to actually play well. I'm just trying out new things. And also, I'm trying to deal with how stupid he is and that he just jumps off the stage and kills himself almost. So, with diamond diving, I'll tell you the story of how I discovered it. I was playing, I believe, on this stage, and I was playing Zelda against a Falco. Falco dash attacked me, like he did in the video you just linked from, and I did a B reversal, and I saw this, and I was so surprised. And so I tried to replicate it. I told my sister about it. I was like, look what I found, you know? I tried to replicate it, and it was a no-go. And I didn't know exactly how I did it. For a while, I was just like, dude, I discovered this technique that if you B reverse it, you can reverse momentum. They're like, how do you do it? I do not know. So for a while, I thought it was a glitch or maybe a one-time thing that had to do with the exact percentage or something. And then about a year later, in the Zelda conversation on Smashboards, we were talking about land canceling, I believe, and I brought up that once I was able to do this thing where I could reverse my momentum and stay in Nayru's. And in that year, I'd become much more well-versed in the competitive community. And so I was able to kind of have a thesis on how that thing, how the diamond dive, what I would later call as the diamond dive, might have worked. And so I explained it without actually knowing for myself how to do it. I did it completely from memory how I think that it could have been done. And they tried it and they said it worked sort of. It didn't really work, but it did work a little bit. So I went into the lab and tried it myself. And once getting the hang of diamond diving, I did it, and this was born. So I told them that it worked and how to do it well after learning myself, and now it's become part of my regular game. So that's kind of my story about this. I hope Zime is watching. He does know about this. Tsurutahime does know about it. I did tell him, though I'm not sure if he's going to watch this video. He knowing Zime, he'll probably watch the first video, ignore this link, and just try it for himself and discover some new way to make it amazing. Probably. He probably doesn't need any further instruction. Now that he knows how to do it, he'll probably do it if he didn't know how already. And then, and then there's a picture. Imagine Mewtwo King picking up Zelda. He'd learn this too, man. This match, some of these matches, I didn't pick because I was necessarily good in them. I picked because I did some good things, or I diamond dived well, or I just did something that was entertaining to watch. Like that. I didn't plan that. I was actually panicking as to how I was going to not get hit by that, but I pulled it out. And this, I mean, this is a normal combo, but then I link it into the Sparkle, the first hit of her up air. And I have well, I've been experimenting with this a lot, and so me bringing that out is just something I thought you guys would want to see, because I don't see a lot of Zeldas do it. Maybe Korean DJ does, but I haven't seen him do it. And it's something that they suggested on the Project M website. I think it's because they knew it had good combo potential, and they were just waiting for someone to use it. So I decided to take their advice and try it. Now, diamond diving, I believe I did say, since this video is about the technique, I'll talk more about it. Since this video is about it, I'll explain something that I found that makes it work better. I may have mentioned this in the video, but I don't recall for sure, so I'll mention it again. After entering the tumble animation like that, did you see I headed to the right before diamond diving? That's because when you enter the tumble animation, if you start moving away from your point of knockback or opposite the direction that you want to diamond dive, when you actually do it, it'll be a greater angle. I'm not sure if this works for the Recoil Special one, but I'll have to test that out. And this won't be the last video I'm posting of this for sure, but I will test out the Recoil Special once I try that out in the lab. For now though, DI away from where you want to diamond dive, and technique should come out better. Oh, and also, if you guys see this video and you guys play Zelda, or you've played against a professional Zelda, feel free to give me tips about how I might improve my game. Now, take into account that I am practicing here, so a lot of the stuff I do I wouldn't do normally. But if you see a combo that I could have used that would work, or a certain pattern that I'm kind of predictable with, go ahead and suggest it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. I'm always a fan of constructive criticism in videos, and so you guys can go ahead and do that, and I'll watch them. Great diamond dives here. They were all defeated, and also he SD'd, but it kind of shows how unpredictable it can make Zelda, and that was just with the reverse diamond dive. If I used the forward one there, then who knows? It's almost like tech chases, except with the air. You know, you have the normal fast fall Nayrus, you have the forward diamond dive, and then you have the backwards one. It kind of makes your opponent have to read while juggling, which makes for some interesting escapes. So, mostly I'm going against space animals because I haven't had much practice against them. People I fight don't necessarily main them, or haven't for that long, so I don't get that much experience. So, combos that I have always used against other characters don't work against space animals, and combos that don't normally work now do. For example, forward throw, and also that was stupid placement of Din's. Forward throw. With a lot of characters that works very well, but with space animals, forward throw forward air does not work in the slightest. I don't even think it works at high percents, just because they fast fall so much that they're just going to hit the ground as soon as they leave your hands almost. Also, when I grabbed Wolf at the edge that time, I wasn't trying to actually get a combo, I was actually saving him, because I saw that he was going to die, so I wanted to extend the match by saving him. And also, it gives me better timing for when they don't sweet spot the ledge. Though, to be fair, they should sweet spot the ledge, no doubt about it. Space animals don't give me near as much trouble as floaties do. I think floaties are probably the worst matchups for Zelda, though that and Link, because Din's fire means nothing to them. They can just weave around it and kill it at will. Peach can just nair any Dins she sees. Jigglypuff could nair, bear, or fair any Dins she sees. And Samus, man, Zelda cannot do much against Samus. Samus out-projectiles her, out-camps her, out-combos her, and Zelda can't get hardly any combos going. Maybe forward throw forward air, but still, that works at low percentages, and it's not good. It's not useful to kill. So, floaties I've had the most trouble with. I would say Zelda's worst matchups are Fox, because he can just wreck her with nair planes, and the diamond dive doesn't even make a difference. And then probably Link. Link's probably her worst matchup. Then Marth, because Dins and Teledashes mean nothing to him. And then all the floaties, so Samus, Jigglypuff, Ivysaur, which not technically a floaty, Ivysaur, and Peach. Terrible, I think. And Pikachu to an extent. So I guess I should talk about the match here. This is the final match, so I should kind of bring things to a close while this is going. This technique does give credit to me because I did not have anyone's help in discovering it or practicing it, and I did not. Yeah, I discovered it completely by myself. I didn't get a tip that Nayrus can reverse momentum. I didn't get anything. This is completely me. I don't mean to sound pompous here or anything, but I don't know. It's just, I guess it's something about, you know, when commentators talk about this new technique that Zime's using, or Salem's using, because Salem used to play Zelda, or KDJ, which he probably won't use, is using. I want them to say, oh yeah, some guy, DarkStarStorm, discovered it on Smashboards. I know that's a little bit, I don't know what the word is. It's a little bit seeking the glory of me, which isn't a word, but I don't know. I just want the credit for this. You know, there's credit the guy who discovered wave dashing. I mean, I don't presume to think that my technique is any near as bit as important or as useful as wave dashing. But still, people know his name, and he's in the Smash Lab. I kind of want that to be the same with me. They say, oh yeah, the Diamond Dive, DarkStarStorm discovered that. So yeah, this does go to me, and so don't anyone claim it. Sorry to sound vain, it's not every day you discover a new technique. Oh, and for you Kirby mains out there in Project M, if you're making a spit and swallow list, you might want to add Zelda for the swallow, because you get both the love jump and the diamond dive. The land cancel isn't there, well, it's there, but it's just not nearly as useful as Zelda's, but it's there. Also, if you play Kirby in Brawl, you'll be happy to know that the diamond dive works in Brawl too with Kirby, as does the love jump. It is different from Zelda's, it's not nearly as pronounced, but it is there, so you might want to take advantage of that. Really, the diamond dive would be the best thing for Kirby, just because his recovery's good enough as is, he doesn't really need the love jump, but the diamond dive is useful. And for Zelda, in Brawl, the diamond dive is here. It works the same exact way. It's not quite as good because the hitboxes aren't as big, but it's there. The love jump is too, but you knew that because the love jump was discovered in Brawl, so there's no reason why it wouldn't be. And that's it. Thank you for watching Meteor Mondays Diamond Diving. There will be another one next week with another advanced technique. I have no idea what it will be, but you can expect it on Monday. Okay. Enjoy. This is DSS DarkStarStorm, signing off.